I'm at the Field of Crosses along Memorial Drive here in Calgary on not a bad day on November the 6th, looking at the vast array of crosses set up for those soldiers who have fallen, who lived in Calgary. I'm looking for my Uncle Joe. My Uncle Joe and he flew in a Lancaster bombing runs. And Uncle Joe, here you are. Here's your cross, resting amongst your fellow soldiers.
Flying Officer Joseph Alexander Weber was serving his 8th mission, flying in a Lancaster with the R.C.A.F 419th Squadron. They were on a run to the rail yards at Louvain in Belgium. 120 aircraft flew out on the mission. 5 failed to return. Joe's Lancaster, with a crew of 7 on board, was shot down over Belgium, 12 kilometers south of Brussels. Joe was 31 years old. Joe was born on March 27, 1913 in Rosenfeld, Manitoba. The oldest son of a family of 8 children, Joe grew up in Calgary and worked for a decorating company. He married Lillian May Scott, but we all affectionately knew her as Aunt Toots. They raised 3 sons, Jigger, Pat, and Sandy. Uncle Joe signed on with the R.C.A.F in June of 1941 to serve his country. He was stationed in Penhold, Alberta, then Calgary, then out to McDonald, Manitoba to be an instructor. By November 1943, he was transferred to Europe and promoted to flying officer. His plane was shot down on May 13, 1944, and the family received a telegram 2 days later, being reported missing. His death was confirmed 1 year later. We now leave Calgary and fly over to Belgium, landing at the Adegem Canadian War Cemetery, 90 kilometers west of Brussels and near the boat canal between Ghent and Bruges. This is a lovely rural setting, treed. The cemetery lawn is immaculate. In the center is a cenotaph monument. We approach the markers. They are positioned in groups. Each flight crew are buried together as they were together in life. Then we find Joe with his crew. The family gathers around. I kneel to the right, my son Jason to the left, holding his son Ethan. Then we pause to remember my Uncle Joe.